Today's video is going to be the first apartment tour of my apartment and also the last video in this apartment. So, welcome to the shithole. Okay, so this is my apartment. It is what they call a garden apartment, but don't let the name fool you. It is literally the basement of an apartment building. So imagine a dungeon. That's my apartment. So this is my door. This handle doesn't work at all. It just doesn't work. So in order to close the door, you have to lock it or else it just opens up. Because there's a giant hole. Oh wait, they fixed it. Maybe it works? Oh my goodness. Anyway, the front door here is, just glass. The shittiest glass you've ever seen. So what's great about this apartment is that anyone can easily break into it. The front door is literally just a glass pane. And then upon walking inside the dungeon, you're greeted with just a bunch of pipes along the wall. All of the heat pipes run all the way through my apartment and make a ton of noise late in the night and keep you up all night because you just hear a bunch of loud banging all throughout the night. And because it is a dungeon, there's not much light. These are the only two windows that are in my living room. I'm standing directly below the only light inside my living room because it's dark as hell. This is the best lighting I can get inside my apartment. Every single one of the windows have this plastic around it because in the winter, it got down to 54 degrees in my apartment. So I put plastic all along my windows here in order to keep the little tiny bit of heat that I had inside my house and keep the cold and the wind from winter in Wisconsin out of my apartment. This is the only radiator inside my living room. This entire space, all of that over there for this entire room here, we have this, and it works about 50% of the time. In addition with the pipes, I have all of these lights running all the way through because it was kind of cool if you light them up. See? That's kind of cool. Makes the dungeon just a little bit brighter. And also just to give you guys an entire look of my actual living room. This right here is the living space of my dungeon. Nothing special at all. This right here is the kitchen sink. Interesting thing about the water here, watch what happens when you don't use the water for more than a day. Look what happens. I love when the water is brown coming out of the water faucet. Next up is the refrigerator. So, normal looking refrigerator, right? Except there is no outlet on this wall. In order for the refrigerator to get power, there has to be a cord wrapped around the wall and plugged in down here to where this is just pretty much hanging there loosely and falls right out. There is also minimal pantry storage inside this dungeon, and there's only one closet. There is no other closets inside this dungeon except for this one right here in my bedroom. Which actually brings me to my bedroom. This is my bedroom, which, like I said before, there's only that one radiator. So there is no radiator inside my bedroom. And on those cold winter nights is when the living room stays at like a moderate 54 degrees. My bedroom is typically about 5 degrees colder. Now here in the only spot there is to put a bed, there is another pipe running right over top of my head in this dungeon bedroom. Which basically means that loud banging, banging, banging that you hear in the middle of the night is right above your head when you're trying to sleep at night. This right here is my desk where I would spend time editing my videos. I do like this desk, it's okay. And there's this window, which again, more plastic on the window, and that one over there. Because if not, there is a really big draft that goes to that window right there, which just breezes you across the head when, once again, you are trying to sleep at night, but can't because of the banging and the wind from the windows. Last thing in this apartment is the bathroom. Now here is the shower, which as you can see, this is nice and loose and just water gets everywhere, so that's awesome. It's not an actual in the wall shower. It's one of those that they just kind of put in wherever they can, and as you can see, they pretty much just kind of try to jam that shower in wherever they could. This shower head here would leak all the time and drip water out right down to there where whatever that is, I don't really know what it is. And once again, there's another pipe running all the way through into my bedroom, which is right across this wall. Have you guys ever watched yourself take a poop? Well, in this bathroom, there's actually a mirror right behind you guys. So right here, when you're going to the bathroom, you just get to stare at yourself in the face along this mirror that runs this entire thing here, and it's not possible to take it off the wall. So then after exiting the bathroom, we are back out into just the kitchen area, dining room sort of area here. There's not a whole lot to say about this dungeon. It was okay. It could have been worse, to say the least. I was thankful that I had my own place and could afford to live on my own inside a 1-bedroom apartment. But had I known there was gonna be this many problems with this dungeon, I would not have lived here. Next month, my lease is over, and since all of this craziness is going on in the world right now, I am just moving out of my apartment early. I'm about to take down everything here that I have in my apartment, pack it all up, and then tomorrow my parents are gonna come with our truck and trailer. We're gonna load everything up and take it back to my parents' house until I moved back here in a new apartment. A few videos ago, I talked about how I had to move pretty soon. This is kind of that first step to that process. Hopefully a month when all this stuff is over, I will be moving back to Milwaukee in a new and improved apartment, which is hopefully better than this one. One thing that I just remembered, this couch right here, I didn't have a couch for the first 6 months of me living here. I literally just had a recliner and a yoga ball. So one tip that I have for you guys when you're going to get an apartment, I would suggest not getting a garden apartment. It's the basement and it's going to be a dungeon. I definitely am not going to be living in a garden apartment anymore. I think I have covered just about everything inside this shithole. My buddy's actually gonna come over and help me pack up things, which is awesome. So me and him are gonna get to packing, and I think I'm just gonna do a big montage of everything getting packed up. I recently hit 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is, I don't even know what to say. It's super, super cool. So I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, all the likes, all the comments. It means a ton to me. I really, really do appreciate it.